Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I've got your April 2025 reading coming up in just a second. We're going to take a look at week by week, run out some advice and oracle, and then we will move on to if you're in a connection experiencing issues and if you're a single open to dating at the end for a couple of different mini readings. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you. If you are brand new, my name's Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. I appreciate your curiosity. We're going to dive right in here in just a second. I'm going to get all the cards on the table first, and then we will do the reading, so that will be sped up, and I will also be editing out a lot of the shuffling and the bloops and stuff. Mercury's in retrograde, so there's going to be a lot, so I'll try to catch what I can. Y'all bear with me. All right, here we go. If you need to book a personal reading, everything's going to be in the link tree in the description box of this video, taking you to my website. You'll also notice I'm booking mentorships as well. Those have been going amazing. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Bottom of that link tree is going to show all the other platforms where I go live and post content. Make sure if you recognize any of those, give me a follow. I have a regular... All right, kids. Again, this is going to be sped up so that we can save you time. Here we go. Week number 1. 9 of Wands. Week number 2. 10 of Pentacles. Week number 3. 2 of Pentacles. Week number 4. 2 of Cups. King of Pentacles. Sagittarius. Energy. Temperance card. Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups. Devil. Sagittarius. Week number 1. Ace of Wands. Week number 2. Hanged Man. Week number 3. Queen of Wands. Week number 4. Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands. That's Sagittarius. Okay. Week number 1. World card. Week number 2. Emperor. Week number 3. Ace of Pentacles. Week number 4. 7 of Pentacles. Lovers. 5 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Full card. Some of you are going for a new job, and some of you are going for a new partnership here. So however that resonates. But there is the week 1 where your 9 of Wands says that you are very capable of trying to find something new to begin on, with the Ace of Wands coming out here. I feel like you've been through a lot. I feel like you know a lot. I feel like you've been in the industry, in the field a very long time. You're very successful, and a lot of you are looking to close out where you've been to try something brand new. By the second week, I see that you have found your value. It's just a matter of figuring out, you know, where to put yourself at that point. Others of you, if this is a relationship, then you are starting to see potential for something coming in, a brand new beginning, but your guard is up, right? You've been through a lot. You're very, very aware of everything because of the fact that you have learned a lot. You've been through a lot of experiences, right? So anything new coming in has got you naturally like, okay. Second week here, 10 of Pentacles, Emperor, Hanged Man. So this is a new perspective for a lot of you. Some of you are looking to do something very lucrative that you've never done before if you're going for that job. This could be you seeing if you have the potential to do something in management, maybe ownership. Some of you may be thinking of starting your own business here and starting to look at what that would take. With the Hanged Man, there's a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot of different perspectives to be looking at. It's a thunderstorm. It's actually snowing and thundering right now. Okay. I know. It's okay. Chaos. Ooh, disruption. Goodness. Okay. So by the third week here, you're getting offers. You're feeling quite confident that you have chosen correctly. There's a lot of focus and attention coming in. So either this is a lot of partnership offers, or you have sought out some sort of some sort of job that is giving you a lot of attention and a lot of focus, and now you're seeing the fruits of your labor finally come to fruition here with that 2 of Cups by the end. Others of you are finally feeling like, okay, you did right here. You did really good because you finally got something worth supporting, worth investing in here. All right, so we've got the King of Pentacles, the Temperance, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Devil. We've got the Lovers, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, full card, 6 of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So, so realistic. You are so very realistic. This is some very intelligent, no nonsense approach here. I feel like a lot of you are very balanced in realizing what is beneath you, what is not for you, and putting strong boundaries up on what you will accept and won't accept. I feel like this is setting you up to have a very successful new beginning. And it feels like this is what you should have done. There's a lot that you have put on yourself to make sure that this was began in the exact right way. I've always said this, that everything I went through in the past taught me so much. So now when I go to a new job, I'm going to say this so that I have this advantage. Or now whenever I go to, you know, that's like telling people too much about your personal life. You know, you could tell people, yeah, I have kids. You know, if you go around and you tell people that you don't have kids, then there's a lot of responsibility and extra burden that gets put on you. People automatically, it's like whenever you are automatically pinned as a babysitter just because you don't have children, people will say, oh, well, since you don't have kids and I do, how about you take on all the extra workload? You take all this on. I've got to go. I've got to go tend to my family. I have to go and be somewhere else. And people automatically will allow that to happen. This may be you thinking, you know, look, in the past, I have really screwed myself by saying too much or being too available or something. So your new plan moving forward is to implement a lot of that stuff that you did. Now, if you're entering into a partnership, now this looks like you're doing this in a very pragmatic business way, which leads to an emotional investment, right? Because of what you learned in the past about going all in too quickly, going way too hard, too fast. So because you learned, you're doing things better. It's a lot for you to have to make sure that you're not overdoing it. Make sure that you're not, you know, missing any signs or, you know, looking past things just because you feel like this is new. The honeymoon phase will put blinders on you like nothing else in the entire world. You will overlook everything when you're in the honeymoon phase. It's when that wears off and these little repeat instances keep happening that start to get your attention. And when you're unable to follow through with resolution on those, it will quickly unravel around your ankles. Quickly. Okay. All right, let's get an outcome and advice. Okay, so now we will get some advice. Let's get some advice. Advice. Completely stoic. This is a matter of fact. You have to be very clear amongst all the confusion. Do not let your emotions get in the way of what you know and what you've experienced. You have a very solid foundation of information, of knowledge. We've got the Four of Swords. Take your time. You don't have to rush into anything at all. You have a lot of ability to make up a very clear decision on your own without needing external influence. We've got that Page of Swords. This is very clear communication. They want you to be super honest, super open. I feel like a lot of you could be, you know, speaking very clearly about how intelligent you are and how capable you are, some of you, for this position. You've done a lot. You learned a lot. You're ready for this. Many of you have done that work to be able to produce results, and you're absolutely defending this on everything you own. You're defending this with every single thing you've got. We've got the Four of Court. So you're defending this with every single fiber of your being, that you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. Star card coming out. You have big hopes. You have big dreams. And you're defending them viciously. Viciously. We've got that. You feel like it's finally your turn. You finally close these old cycles, and it's finally your turn to have success. It's finally your turn. I feel like this is a very no-nonsense approach of you getting exactly what you want, exactly how you want it. I like it. Go Sag. Let's get an outcome. We'll get an outcome. Three of Wands, looking forward to a lot of great things. All the work you put in, you're just waiting for the rewards to come rolling up. Just waiting on them rewards. We got the Four of Cups, the Magician, Knight of Pentacles, right? So you're finally, you're getting a little annoyed by having to wait forever for all that work that you've done to finally start to show benefit and prosperity for you. Okay, we've got the Magician and that Knight of Pentacles showing that you are ready. You're absolutely ready, but you're not going to rush anything. I feel like you're very composed here with the King of Cups coming out. Ten of Swords accompanying that with the Nine of Cups, the Strength card. So you're not getting overly excited. Many of you are tempering and calming your emotions during all of this. Lots of confidence, lots of composure, right? This is total composure over all of your emotions so that you don't let it get out of hand. We've got the Five of Cups and Three of Cups back here. Focusing on what you are going to get, not on what you haven't had so far. Creating an optimistic outlook because of your positive look forward. Okay. Interesting. Let's look at some oracle. Let's pull future higher self. You miss the beauty when you're stressed. Be gentle with yourself. Be messy sometimes. Let it all go. The end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. Don't be so serious. There's a lot that you could greatly benefit from by just going with the flow, not trying too hard, not trying to force anything too much. I feel like if you've been through a very tough cycle, you've felt like you needed to have some kind of control over things, but Spirit is asking for you to relinquish that, just surrender and go with the flow. Okay, just surrender. You're creating a you that you'll be proud of. Don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. This is trying to push you into a different direction, okay? Something from your past will resurface. It's okay to revisit. We've got that retrograde energy going on. It's okay. I think you're strong enough now. You're ready. See the good in what you call bad. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless. Take advantage of the opportunity to learn these lessons to improve yourself. You're leveling up. So going to the next level is really a work in process. We don't just achieve greatness overnight. Some people are born into it. Some people achieve it with great accomplishment. Okay, don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it. Total Sagittarius energy right there. Y'all are so lucky. Y'all are so capable of turning everything in your favor anyway. Let go. I mean, really let go. Let go of the idea that you're not ready. Let go of the idea that you're not ready. You are. You got this. Okay. If you're trying to go for that bigger job, if you're trying to go for that management position, if you're trying to start that new business, you're ready. You're your only block. You are your only deterrent there. You'll be surrounded by people with different agendas that may try to scare you away, but fight it. You got this. Okay. There's going to be lots of people chirping in your ear, trying to tell you, no, maybe you should just do this. Maybe you should just be safe. Maybe you should fight it. You got this. There's more to know than what you currently know. Okay. There's more to know than what you currently know. Don't be so closed off to new information that you are stuck in your ego and just saying, I'm good to go. I got it all. I don't need anything new. Just be open, okay? And don't worry about finding love. It's going to find you. Don't worry so much about not finding love because it'll find you, all right? You don't need to search for it. You need to align with it. And learning new things is going to help you in the future. Again, being open to learn. Don't think that you already know so much that you couldn't possibly know more. All right. Now, we can't know everything. Our brains would pop, and what the heck would you even say? Where would you even begin if you knew everything? What would you possibly talk about first? So, being open to the information, ready to receive it when it's available, when you're ready to receive it, is going to help you a lot here, Sag. Okay. All right. I feel like that was your general collective reading for the month of April. Thank you all so much for tuning in, playing along. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. If you need a book of personal, all that information is going to be in the link tree in the description box. Feel free to help yourself, as well as all the other platforms where I go live, post content. We're now going to move on to if you're in a connection, experiencing issues. All right, if you're in a connection experiencing issues. All right, let's look at if you're in a connection experiencing issues. All right. You are in chariot mode, could be dealing with a Cancer. So I feel like you're trying to overcome these obstacles. Many of you are very focused and determined to get past this, to get over this, whatever it is. What's that immediate past? Full card, very non-committal. Maybe you're not as in this as you thought. Maybe your person is not as committed as you had hoped. Could be dealing with some very, very childish behavior. Tell me about that immediate future. Death card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. So it looks to me like there is an absolute ending no matter what happens here. Some of you may not want to be in this anymore, and you just want to move on and get away from this as quickly as possible. I've got the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Devil, Star. Yeah, so I feel like many of you feel like you were tricked or lied to here. This is feeling like there has been opportunity after opportunity for this person to get themselves together, but you're clearly seeing that there is no way forward with this. Many of you are deciding to go ahead and become independent because you're untying yourself from this toxic connection and understanding it for what it is. There's that Sagittarius energy. There you are showing up. We've got Capricorn, Aquarius also coming out here. So if you are still staying in your connection, this is a complete and total focus on this. You're standing on your value. You know what you're worth. You know your value. And you're not going to accept anything less. I feel like a lot of you have put your foot down and said, this is going to be fixed immediately. Yesterday. This is done and over with as far as the problems go. Problems. There was a major light shown on some very questionable behavior here, and this is with great authority to accomplish this and take over and get it knocked out, whatever this is. The Emperor drives the chariot. Great authority. Great authority. You saw an opportunity, took control. Okay, let's get... Actually, I do like... I did this for Libra. All right, let's get some clarification here with Oracle. Coffee cup. And heart with a key. So there are moments when this person does have a really positive effect on you. That's a lot of fun in their jovial, kind of careless way about life. You know, it's all fun and games until it isn't. Okay, until we have to be serious and get things done or handle problems and issues. We've got Paradise coming out here and Cupid's arrow. So this is about having faith that love is coming in. There's a lot of hesitation here, though. Hesitation because you're like, you know, it can't just all be fun. We have to also have some sort of progression. We have to have some sort of sense of security. We have to have some sort of sense of touch with reality here. And I feel like you're trying to figure out how to convey this message to your person. Let's see. Tell me about the Death card. Love call. And Ascending. Lightning. Major changes. Transformation twice out here. Actually 3 times if you count the death card. So you're making a proclamation here. You're reaching out and you're telling your person, look, things are going to change. I don't care if it's with you or without you, but it ain't continuing. However this has been going on, it's been fun so far, but you know, we have to have balance. It can't be all fun. It's a circus. All right, tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. I like you. And Clock. Tell me about the 3 of Wands, Healing Heart. Butterfly and Engagement Ring. So you're committed to healing this, whatever it is. Here's the coffin coming out. Right, whatever needs to be done with and over with, it's done and over with. You're not playing. You're not playing anymore. And for a Sagittarius to not play anymore, it's gotten bad. You could be dealing with someone wildly immature, wildly. For the Fool card to be in reverse, that's worse than the Page of Wands reversed. That is just this complete and total lack of care. Total lack of care. At least the Page of Wands have some sort of semblance of, they know they're doing wrong, but they maybe just don't know any better, or they just have these moments where they slip into it. The Fool card is pretty committed. That's major arcana. It's a big freaking deal. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles, Hands of Cards. Big risk. Taking a big risk here on your heart, which is not a fun thing. Not everybody wants to have a good old time when it comes to their emotional investment. You know, there's a lot to be said about what you pour in. Here's the Grim Reaper, and abundance and love, Phoenix. Yeah. So major change needs to happen. You're well aware of it. You're telling your person, with or without you. With or without you. Something has got to change. We've got to get more serious. We've got to move from like to love. Okay? I'm not your buddy. I'm not your homie. I'm your partner. All right, I'm your partner. This is not high school. We're not in middle school. We need to be adults. Okay. Okay. All right. Sagittarius in a connection, experiencing issues. I feel like that was your reading. Thank you all so much for tuning in, playing along. If you need to book a personal, everything's going to be in the link tree in the description box. I appreciate each and every single one of you for your likes, your comments, your shares. If you head over to my other platforms, you'll notice where I'm going live and posting content. Everything is there. If you look in that link tree all the way at the bottom after checking out my website. If you recognize any of those, go ahead and give me a follow. I'll look forward to seeing you there. All right, y'all take care. If you're single, now we're going to look at singles. If you're single and open to dating, what's going on there? Single Sag, open to dating. Let's pull this one. Death card again. So that's done. Let's move on. Single, open to dating, the U position, Hanged Man, making no moves. Ace of Cups, on love, until something feels reciprocal. No moves. Waiting for that return, that give, that take. You're waiting for yours, okay? What's that immediate past? 2 of Swords. Blocked. You've been blocked. They were blocked. Nothing worthy of your attention. You're just like, forget it. What's that future position? Forget it indeed. We got the Page of Wands, 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 5 of Swords. You're not feeling it. I feel like this is going to be a very independent month for you, Sagittarius, for April. A lot of you are open to the idea, but there's nothing, and I mean nothing viable coming in. And you're just like, you know what? I'm just destined to just kind of deal with this for a while, and that's okay. You've subscribed to that. And you're not really getting too involved with anything. I feel like a lot of you end up walking away from a lot of things that feel like a dead end emotionally, a dead end conversationally. This is you just kind of sitting and waiting. And I think you have a lot of hope that patience is going to pay off. If you're just patient enough, all this work and this investment that you've done in yourself is absolutely going to pay off, okay? It does. It really, really does. I promise you. Let's look at the Magic 8 and see who you're dealing with here. What is going on in April? What can I warn Sagittarius about? Could be somebody from the past. Reunion is coming. From a non-committal. Somebody who could not get their stuff together. This will turn around. Cold and distant. Expect the unexpected. So I feel like a lot of you are trying to not shut yourself down completely because of all the negativity here. So you're becoming a little bit more cold and distant, a little jaded here. Some of you may be trying to hang on to hope that things are going to turn back around eventually, that some viable prospects will come in, but you're not committed to anything. You're just like, you know what? No. Don't count on it. With that reunion coming out, you're like, nothing from the past, nothing new is good. We've got expect an offer and wants a future with you. Time out, take a break from two stubborn people. Somebody wants to commit within a few weeks. The outlook is good. I feel like previously they may have been obsessed with a third-party situation, but there was too many triggers. And so possibly in a few more months, not this month, but maybe in a few more months, somebody from your past may come back and want another chance. They may have been an energy drain on you, so you are a little wary on this. Also, they may be watching you like crazy. We've got spying and energy drain, and you can feel it. You can feel it. You have trust issues when it comes to this person from the past too. Or you just have trust issues, period, when it comes to dating. Hooking up and linking up, right? It's just, you're just so jaded, so traumatized. I mean, all right, kids. All right, I feel like that was your reading for the month. I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. There's not a lot coming in, so I'm just going to let it ride. I think you're doing right to not accept anything beneath what your value is. You know your value. You know your worth. You know what is worth pouring yourself into, that reciprocated effort. And then until you get that, you just continue to do what you're doing. Stay away. Don't be too much in your head about it. You can feel it. Okay, I think you're doing correctly. What you're working towards is going to bring in what you're thinking about. All right, not what you're experiencing. What you're experiencing are tests to prove you're worthy of that level up moment. It's video games, school. We've trained for this our whole lives, kids. All right, y'all. I hope that helps. I hope it resonates. Be sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button if you haven't already. Notification bell will alert you every time I come live or post content. It's on a regular schedule. Want to book a personal reading? That's going to be in the link tree in the description box, taking you to my website, where you'll also notice I'm booking mentorships. Feel free to help yourself peruse around. If you have any questions, let me know. All the way at the bottom, we'll show you all the other platforms where I'm going live and posting content. Make sure you check those out. If you recognize them, give me a follow so you can catch me over there. And until next time, I'm wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance you can possibly stand, Sagittarius. Y'all take care. Bye.